All right, let's go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Hi, I'm Big John TW. This is my stream. Let's go. So today we're gonna work out some DA. Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Wow. I wish I had a crew this strong all the damn time. Get that right, Chad.
Yo, Big John.
What's happening?
I noticed you in my AFK room for a long time there when I finally came back.
Yeah.
I sent you a DM because I just got back home. I'm like, oh, he's in the chat now. Crap. Because my wife said dinner's ready. I had to drop. I was literally got my drink for the night. I went to go take a sip and then got instant messaged about a guy I messaged last month. I had built a free laptop for him that had Linux on it because it was so old. I couldn't put Windows. I could put Windows. It was garbage. So I put Linux on it, and he finally messaged me back that he was ready to pick it up for the holidays and all. He didn't deal with anything until apparently today, right before dinner. So right when you got on, I guess I was in the middle of walking out the door. I didn't see you get on. When I got back, I'm like, oh crap, he's in my chat room. and my wife's like, dinner's going to be ready in 5 minutes. So I sent you a DM about that.
Yeah, I got that. I got the DM.
But yeah, he got that now, and hopefully he does something with it. He was talking about doing some video editing and maybe some music editing, so I sent some searches and links that I knew about that were Linux friendly from YouTube, and then the websites I knew that had free software that were open source that got good reviews anyway from YouTubers that were on Linux. They obviously all have versions for Windows and Mac as well. Most things that are on Linux have things for Windows and Mac.
Yeah, most things on Linux are written for both of them.
Mm-hmm. If it's written for Linux, it's normally written for everything.
Yeah, because Linux is the hardest one to write for.
It's the only one that has free open source hardware or software for everything too.
One thing I learned a long time ago: free does not always mean better.
That's true, but free can get you started, you know. Free can lead to better.
Let's go, Chad.
Oracle. I had this Atari flashback system. Like, it was broken. So I gutted it out, took it apart, and I have this old Android box, the 30 box with DVDs back. The date on the inside of it said everything was 2016. That's when I got it. We got a smart TV just last year, 2 smart TVs, one in the bedroom and one in our living room. Was it last year or the year before? I think it was 2019, late 2019. Yeah, 2019 Black Friday. Got it. The one in the living room, the one in the bedroom, I think we got a little bit later. That was around our anniversary. My wife said it was for me, and I said, no, it's not for you. So. Because she uses it way more than I do, the smart TVs. I had my PlayStation 3, which I could use when she watches a lot of other stuff. And the only thing that the TVs don't do yet is Twitch, which is where this Android box comes into play. That and I'm going to install Linux on it because you can't install Windows. But you can install Linux. Well, maybe like Windows C or some ancient Windows. These are 64-bit boxes too.
Good morning, chat. How you doing? It's been a long time. Did you miss me? I missed you.
I don't see you talking, but I don't hear you, Big John.
You don't hear me through the, are you listening only through Discord?
Yes, I saw you on Twitch, moving your mouth, but I didn't hear you. I saw quite a bit of talking on Twitch. Well, actually, their second screen right now is plugged into this Android box. My secondary monitor right now. That's why it's even there. It's actually, I got a secondary plug into my PC for gaming and streaming. And the second one is, I have a second plug from it for all the other stuff I work on as side projects. So when I'm not using it as an actual streaming device, I'm actually using it to work on other laptops, TVs, or whatever I got to. The laptop I gave away to my friend, I put Zorin OS on it, and what was it, like 7 keys didn't work on it, and then the touchpad was absolute garbage. So I have a cordless keyboard and mouse I keep on the side with a USB extender on it with the that dongle plugged in. That way I don't wear the dongle out, because it gets plugged in and out of a lot of things. Yeah, it gets used a lot, so it gets plugged in a lot. Yeah. Back out of there. I got that installed. The next thing with this Android box too is going to be ROMs and emulators. After I get it set up, at least to run fine. Because man, does this thing have like a lot of boots. I had to like hit the reset, master reset so many times today. Cutting it, customizing it to fit properly was a little bit work, but it's not terrible. Twitch are the only thing I really need to add over here. I don't really need to add other programs. It's the ROMs and emulators that I really want to enter next in this thing. So I gotta rewatch that episode, plug it into my PC, download the stuff I want to. So there's a way to boot up that as the secondary type deal. It's called, instead of Retro Pi, like one of those Raspberry Pis, it's from the Android device. It has 1 gig of RAM, 8 gigabytes built into the thing. Quad core. Android with a quad core GPU built in, so it says. And then it's got one spot to add an SD card, or using an SD card adapter to a micro SD. You can do that, which works. It has 4 spots for USB. I bought USBs actually. I got some pictures. I'll put them on there. Right, I'll put them together. I had to do some cutting, some drilling, some grinding. I'm waiting for one more thing, which is a USB fan. They have an LED fan, and it plugs into the USB. That way it keeps this thing cool. So if I decide to like use it as a retro buy for SNES and Atari. They show other newer consoles playing on it, but I really don't care. Personally, I own all my PlayStation games I've ever bought, and the one things I'm missing, I have some of my collection of Super Nintendo, but not all of it. And I want NES, SNES, Atari for my wife. I played a bunch of Atari games as a kid too.
Let's go, chat.
But Atari, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. And I think that's really it. I didn't really play Sega. I saw some Dreamcast games I didn't get to own. I did buy a used Dreamcast after I got in the Army, along with a brand new old stock Nintendo 64, which I still own that with the handful of games I bought for my 64. It wasn't a lot. Sorry if I'm messing your stream up, bro.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Just rambling on here. But yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff. Yeah.
And is that for that's for the tower, right?
This stuff is going to be for the Android box. Now, I have an Atari flashback. I don't know if you've seen them yet. They've been around for a while, though. I think they're on like 10, 11, or 12 now. I have a 10. I gifted my wife, I think, last year or something, and my mom, which uses HDMI, which this one actually has an HDMI plug, which is a benefit. This retro box, the Android box, has an HDMI. The original one, the Atari flashback, did not. I had to cut a chunk of it, the back of it out to fit the Android box in, because I cut the Android box case to the bare minimum that I needed to fit 3 screws in to keep it stable off the base so airflow can get in there. Normally it would need 4 screws to seal it tight, but I cut this thing to where it's enough to a thin line to hold the skeletal frame of it still, and then I screwed up from the base of my the Atari flashback so it holds the original Android box inside. So when I'm all said and done, I'm going to end up hot gluing the buttons in place. Though it has power buttons and stuff, a power, a reset. I'm just going to glue them in place. They're translucent, so light will show through them. And I may cut some, because it has those solid lines that run through. I may cut vents into that so it will ventilate as well with a fan. Not that it really needs it right now as it sits idle. It doesn't even get that hot. I touched it with my finger just now, so it's cool to the touch. I don't even think I need a fan in there, honestly. And it's bigger, so it has more airflow. A bigger case. There's still space on the bottom with vents, and once I put the top on, it will have airflow through the top as well. Maybe I'll add an LED strip instead of it's a USB fan. I found them. I bought them. They're going to take a while to get here, though. But I've seen ways to use USB stick. I'm going to end up having a USB, again, it plugs in USB dongle to a wireless keyboard and mouse that will stay in the living room. This thing's going to go in the living room and plug into an HDMI to the TV. And then I have a USB to the Android box, so I don't have to plug it in directly to the wall, because it uses so little power. It doesn't need much power to run. I don't even know how it has plugs for USB sticks or whatever, or USB devices. But hey, whatever. I bought extenders to replace the plug for the Atari, because it used the original Atari layout plug. Well, what I did was I took them out and I got USB extensions to USBs, and I had to drill some holes to their front panel, but I mounted them in there now. And the only thing, if I want to add extra reinforcement, is some hot glue. And that goes for the box too, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I added Velcro to the one corner, and the other corner is drilled in from underneath, so it won't move. That way, if I ever need to pull it out for any reason, I can and replace it with another one. And I have a 32 gigabyte SD card. I can go up. I have up to 128, but I don't think I'm going to need all that with this thing, because it's going to just, the games, those old games, some of them weren't even megabytes, so.
So what are you planning on playing on it?
Oh, well, I do have a, now anyway, because I, again, low bid when I got that webcam, the AverMedia. It was, I'll tell you what I got. I low bid I got the box right here. I'll tell you what it is. The AverMedia Live Stream Duo, it's called. It came with their webcam, the 313, and it came with a stream card. One of them, here we go, full HD content video, full HD, what's this? Let me see what the back says here. I'll tell you the exact name of this card it came with. That came with one of them HDMI capture cards. But it came with a capture card. Does it tell me which one? On the side panel? I'm trying to read this thing. Now pull it out. So if I want to play any retro games through capture card, I can. I'm sure I could play it on PC though. Originally, when I learned all about ROMs and emulators, it was all on PC anyway. Back in Windows XP era, when I was into that stuff big time. Shoot, I learned how to do that through Lane, to play multiplayer games through Lane. I had me and my brother with the same setup of games. I got him hooked up with Windows XP with mine because we didn't have the internet at the time. I had to call to reactivate my Windows XP CD key, which they did because they don't question it. All right.
You mean you set up a LAN connection? LAN.
Yeah, I call it LAN, whatever. All right, here we go. The capture card is AverMedia capture card. Digits, numbers here. Doesn't it have like a basic name with it? Just Live Gamer Mini, huh? That's all you got for me? Live Gamer Mini. No other digits, numbers here. Right, it's their base model one. I don't think there's one beneath this one. Capture box. Yeah, I don't see any. Alright, I have the instruction manual. Okay, here we go. AverMedia Live Gamer Mini GC311. GC311. So, I saw some reviews on it. It's not the best one, not the worst one. It does the job surprisingly well for what it was. And I got the stuff for well below half the price of what they initially were asking. Essentially, I got the webcam for the same price I paid for my webcam. I got the whole kit and caboodle for $50 before shipping and handling and taxes. Shipping and handling was free. It was the taxes that got me. So it was $50, and the for both altogether. Yep. So the webcam came out to $25, and the capture card came out to $25. And if you were to buy them new, I think they were $100 even or something like that. Not new when it came out, new now. It's new old stock because this stuff ain't liquidated. And I haven't tried a capture card yet, but it's pretty cool to have the option for all that. And then the webcam looks way better than that little Power Market Sony one that had a Sony chip in it anyway. And it has a lot more options available in OBS as well. So you got your webcam on your other monitor now, huh?
No, I've always had my webcam on my second screen. But I've got I do have a webcam on my main monitor.
No, it looks like it's more over than it used to be. Like you used to see your face more straightforward. It seems you're getting that profile picture now. I sent you a couple of funny memes I thought you would appreciate in your what it is channel. It's whatever. Oh no.
Yeah, there it is. That's my original cam. Cam that's actually on my computer.
That's not your phone though, right? That one?
No. The one below it that's on the VCam is my phone.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, my original cam now that I was using, well, that Sony cam for a while is in a box. I'll probably be gifting that out to somebody. But the other two cams I have now, that Logitech, I've pulled back more because it has a wider area than the AverMedia.
I mean,
And I still have the old phone for my IV cam. I intend on keeping that for when I do projects, and I plan on streaming them. Like outside the way I was, I would have killed that phone today. It would have been done. It would have as much drilling and measuring I was doing and cutting and trying to get this stuff close. It's still not perfect either. I have a gap now because I went from having not enough space to now have a little bit extra. Because I try to be a perfectionist, and now once you take so much away, you can't add it back. So
yeah, that's why you always want to be long and not short.
yeah, so you can only do so much with that. And now, what the thing is, the area where it's cut is you won't see it anyway. That's the spot that plugs into the TV. All the stuff plugs into the back there. That's where the HDMI plugs at. The power plugs back there. What else? Internet plug, but this thing has Wi-Fi, so that's not important anyway. And the next thing is I'm trying to do now is I gotta pull that memory stick back out there and figure out the ROM emulator situation for the Android. I shared a couple to my gaming shenanigans section on my Discord because that's what I was looking into today. And once I can figure out how to put Linux in there too, I want to put Linux so I can use that. But apparently the Android box allows you to install Twitch and it works. So
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, there's an Android version of Twix that it'll let you allow.
Yeah, but Roku, for whatever
shit.
reason, the Roku TV doesn't have it yet. I don't know why.
Because Roku is different than Amazon, or sorry, than
Android.
Android. So one actually has to be written for it. And I guess Twitch doesn't see it as being beneficial to do one on that platform.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna add that to this box next. All right, let's go over here. My apps. Can we add that to the main thing too? Go to the PlayStation Store. Let's get that.
Let's go.
The thing I'm gonna do though is I got on this one. I have my wife's account logged in. That way, her YouTube pops up, not mine, so she can watch what she watches. And the only thing I'm gonna add is Twitch. But when it comes to the other stuff, it's gonna be all me. For the ROMs and emulators, anyway.
Yeah.
Which uses the which uses that SD card. So I don't know if I have to use a SD card and a USB stick, but we'll see. I really don't know. Tell you what, I thought it was pretty cool. I was able to drill and mount them extensions, those USB extensions. Yeah. They're some satisfactory to installing and making your own thing. Like even though it was unnecessary entirely for me to do this, put it inside of a Atari flashback box, it was unnecessary. I didn't have to do any of that. Yeah. It's just satisfactory to do that and get some of that work done and be like, yeah, this is cool. To me, anyway. I mean, maybe not to everybody, but to me, there's some satisfactory work to getting that done. Because it's going to look nicer than some little black box up there. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I mean, the black box, really, you could just add Velcro and just slap it to the back of your TV and nobody would even know the lesser that was even there in the first place. Like, oh, your TV can just play retro games? That's cool. Like, I think it's cool to have that, the mini Atari thing anyway. It looks aesthetically more pleasing. Man, you were up to date on your YouTube stuff.
What?
You was just slamming it out every time you make the video. I guess you don't hesitate. Does it give you a notification when you add it, or does it do it automatically? How do you do that?
Oh, I just go into my my stream manager and tell it to export.
So Stream Manager allows you to export that easily, that fast?
Yeah.
Nice.
Go.
You're gonna have to give me you're gonna have to do a Twitch video and put it on YouTube for me, and tag me or send it and put it in my links for me. So it's Big John's explanation on how to do this. That way you could be a tech tuber for a day.
I mean,
It sounds simple, John, but since you're doing it for you, it's like snap, snap, easy, nothing. I've never done it. It sounds very easy, but a video explanation makes things so much easier sometimes. Big John, yes, Big John is on. He's playing without me right now. I'm doing updates and stuff on this little box I'm working on.
All right. Are you viewing my screen, my stream?
Yeah, I am right now. Yes, I am.
Okay, so what you should see is you should see my stream manager.
Oh yeah, I see it. Hang in there.
So what you do is you go down to video producer.
Okay. The options already in Twitch, huh?
And you see these three dots off to the side?
Yes.
Okay, what you would do is you'd click on those and hit export. There you go.
All right, you click export, and then it gives you the option to go to YouTube or something, or what?
No, actually.
Oh, export to YouTube. Oh, you have that set up automatically.
Export to YouTube.
Yeah.
So every day when I start streaming, I normally export yesterday's video.
Before you go on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how you would do it.
Nice. Yeah, when I get this PC I'm working on, I have apparently the built-in Ethernet is limited to 100 megabytes download speed, but the upload speed is at the 40. It's supposed to be mine's just what I pay for is 50, but it goes to 40 something on this thing. So the upload speed's fine. It's the download speed is limited, and I'm not sure if that's going to affect me on other things. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. So I do have an external LAN card that goes up to gigabyte speeds. So I'm going to end up plugging that in there next. So I got a couple little bit of things to do there. Again, I was telling you I was eyeballing up, but a GTX 1070 to 1080. A 1080 is overkill for this thing. A 1070 is where it maxes out at, honestly, for this server tower. 1070, from what I saw on the specs, they have 2 NVENC encoders built into their graphics cards. The new graphics cards, from what I saw, depending on what YouTuber you look at, the GTX 1650, the newer ones, and up, or 1660s and up, have the newer NVENC encoders. So the first generation 1650s don't have them, but they are still higher than the like a GTX 1050 is not as good as the 1650, but the 1650 single is better than a GTX 1060. You get what I'm saying?
Say it one more time. Okay.
The GTX 1650, the one you have,
yeah,
its NVENC encoder is better than a 1060. Well, a 1070 and 1080 have 2 NVENC encoders of the older generation, though. So 2 is better than 1, but the newest ones, you see, yours falls in the middle, I believe. From the videos I saw, it falls in the middle because the newer ones are in the 20 series, and 20 and up, and they are not double, but they are better. It says they're like 20% better, and the further back you go, the worse they get, actually. Like the VRAM speed is a consideration, and a bunch of other things from the videos I was doing research on. Okay, and it's installed. Back up. What about YouTube?
Yeah, that's how I wind up taking my videos to YouTube.
That works. That's great. I'll have to start doing that, I guess, as well. Because now that I actually don't have overtime, I can do that before I get on every day.
Oh, dude! Right before you log in, it's like 6 clicks, and it's going over, and you just go about your day.
Nice. That's if I can fix my other issues that I'm having. I don't even know what they are right now. Hence why I was like starting to work on the server tower. I don't know if it's a RAM stick going bad. It can't be the graphics cards, because I never overclocked any of them. So that wouldn't make sense to me.
It doesn't matter if it's overclocked or not if it's going out.
They're old, but they ain't that old, and I don't use them that much. It's not like they've been used as a mining thing or something. What are you, Carboria right now?
Yeah.
You in a team?
Nope.
Are you just fighting random? You're doing your own missions by yourself over there?
Yeah, I got to do my DA missions, and every time I seem to build up a team, half of them can't come over here, so...
Oh, that sucks.
Just figured, I'll quietly hop on today and do some DA missions, get some of them done. Because I've only got 2 more left to the arc, and I think this one gives me the last person for the DA arc.
Oh, I didn't know they were linked like that.
Yeah, every one of them gives you your next link, or your next person.
Oh shit, you're learning stuff I forgot in this game that I forgot. I'll tell you what, I don't remember that. Who taught you that, or who reminded you, or you just remember from live?
No, I'm just going through it, and that's because I don't have the last person. At the end of every DA arc, they give you a new contact, which is the next contact in the list.
Yeah.
And I don't have I would have saved this for last and just go ahead and do the last contact, but I can't because I don't actually have it yet. I've got to get it from sister whatever.
Oh, okay.
Beat the last group of monsters. Come on, chat. Let's go. Oh, thank you.
Not now, no, honey, I don't.
Let's go, chat. How's everybody doing?
I'll come back to this in a second here. And I got 2 things installed from the Google Play Store here. This thing still has Cody installed and a bunch of other stuff that's unnecessary, but whatever. I installed some things. Like, just... Can we do updates? Will it let me use this or not?
Look at that. See, that's how it's done right there. For 2, chat. Okay, girl. Back over here. Come over here. Uh-oh. One more of those and I like. chat. Work with me. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Right there. Dancing. I love that move. Oh, come on. Come on. Go down, buddy. There we go. All right, welcome to the chat. Welcome to all the new people to the chat. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Hopefully. Just figured I'd get on here, do some DA missions. Try not to die all the time. Yeah. Sheesh, those guys. There we go. There we go, Chad. Welcome to my lurk-friendly stream. Oh, wow. That's almost all of them. I probably could have just went ahead and taken on the rest of them while I was at it. Hey, can you not hit my friend there? And you. There we go. Let's go, Chad. As we deviantly tear apart. Alright, well, I picked too many.
What the hell? That was weird.
Gotta try to keep my one little helper there alive. Welcome to the chat all. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Hey, look, all your friends are gone. Hi, how are you? Ow. I mean, you hit me on you, isn't that the way this works?
Yeah. Can you bring me your phone for a second, honey? Yes. I'm doing something.
And it involves a giggity.
Involves a giggity. Are you kidding me? I gotta add something else.
There we go. Let's go, Chad. Show these Chads what's up. Hi, how are you? Honey. So many of them. Stick. Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like prelude to a kiss, chat.
You're gonna bring your phone right back after I get it, so just give me a second.
Alright, chat. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's just jump in and start fucking people up, alright? Alright, let's go. Hi, guys.
Baby pig. Stay right
here. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Let's go.
Big John making fun of me now for calling it baby kids.
That's right.
Grumpy gills. Who you calling Goose? Oh, it's a good thing you hand me your phone. You got a software update to do too, on top of things.
Oh, that was a neat little
Your
sound.
phone. Yeah. I don't smell the pork shoulder in here either, honey. That's your cell phone. Mine's on silent at all times. Yeah, he's playing right now. That's him right here playing. Oh. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Wow, that was... Yeah. Wow. See, I am not in God mode. That's for sure. That was my God mode check. I am not in God mode. Yeah.
Don't we all wish we were in God mood?
That was my very dead mode.
My very dead mood, huh? 1 second, honey.
Yeah, there's no shame in this. I think those girls thoroughly thumped my ass. I'm just gonna throw that out there. No, I'm just gonna say.
Okay, that changed. So let's backspace out of this.
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, how many things you have opened up here?
All of them.
Dude, she has every window opened up on this phone right now. It's ridiculous.
She never turns them off. She never closes
No,
them.
she doesn't.
I know some iPhones won't shut. They don't shut any open windows.
It's not iPhones. It's my wife. There's no questioning this. This is just my wife. That's all it is to it. So. Alright, close it out now. Boom. Okay. Here you go. You can go plug it back, honey. Whoa, 1 second. Let me, software update. You can plug this in after I hit this. Install now.
Good lord. Damn, that
You go plug it in. There you go. Your phone's updating. Do not mess anything else up. That's fine.
Yo, chat. Here we go. Ah, nice. Nice, chat. I didn't even know that could miss. Toss some accuracy. Here, let's go. Now let's try this again.
What's that, honey?
How are you doing?
Get all your stuff open, honey.
You and your friends keep whipping my ass, Will. I'd like to officially say.
Oh, that's just weird. Is that delay or is that just me? Because it's a different device. I'm confused.
Oh, there we go again, chat. Oh, what's the question mark for?
Just testing this Android box out, and I'm not seeing anything. Okay, that's why, okay. Let's go there. Oh, you changed your thing yet to be a follower to chat on your Discord, Big John?
What?
You have to be a follower to chat on your Discord.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's you, Harmony?
That's my wife's account, yeah.
Oh. Tell her I said hi. So welcome to the man cave.
I was setting it up on the Android box. Hey, well, this Android box on this other monitor, man. It's fine. It's clear. It looks good. And this is from 2016 as at least before smart TVs were a cheap, popular thing anyway. Yeah, now I see it. I guess before I was in my own thing.
See what? Where it says follow remote only?
The only way to chat on your channel is to, you have to be a follower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could make it worse. I could put it in sub mode. I don't think I'd ever
That's
have
up to
anybody
you.
say anything.
Well, you gotta lower your points. Mine, the thing is, if they were subs, the points are so low that they could just go away at it. Mine. I lowered the points on everything on my channel, man.
Alright, chat. Find where this person is.
Okay, let's exit out of this now. Alright. The only downside to this whole box thing is you still have to have that remote to it.
Yep.
That is the power button. These things came with a remote control, and you still need it to turn it on and off. So hopefully, when I put the lid back on this thing, it still works with a remote and doesn't interfere with it. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. Did you hear about that? They stole a Humvee. I forgot what state it was in.
What?
National Guard Humvee got stolen. It wasn't in D.C. though. It was another state.
Yeah. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard about that one yet.
This is the guy I'm listening to is live streaming right now. I heard about it earlier today on a separate video.
So why did they steal the...
Oh, I don't know who did it. They're blaming the Boogaloos, though. I don't know what's the last TV show I watched. It's either um, Supernatural or what's the last TV show? Supernatural or Game of Thrones.
There we go, chat, right there. You see that? Knick knack, paddywhack, hit the bit stick. That's why his name is Fear Stick. No, actually, this one is hit with a stick. Hey, you know, I was looking because I wanted to remake the other 50 staff bio that I made, and you know what server that was made on, don't you?
Nah. I figured when you said that.
Yeah. Let's go. Can't do it. It's gonna. Chat, I didn't go down without a fight. Almost got it, chat. Took some of them down. Didn't go down alone, chat. I tried. It was a left and a right. And then I got my ass whooped. I think I could probably pick off some of the non-lieutenants. Nope. Nope, chat. Didn't work. Did not work. X day on the work day.
Now I got you unmuted on Twitch and I can hear the rest of your commentary. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It did not work.
Nope, didn't work at all. Do not try that one again.
Escape out of that. Alright, I think I got this thing where I want it at right now. Alright, let me power off and see if that saves all the information.
Well, I mean, if I gotta die, at least I'm dying to 4 hot chicks. Saying, even though 2 of them are snakes and one of them's a bird. You know. By the way, shouldn't the bird eat the snakes? It's going. I guess
depends on which bird it is. I mean, if it's small, obviously not.
I mean, these talons, you'd think they eat, you know, the rest of the birds eat snakes.
This thing got the right time and everything going on here. What is this down? What is that?
See, chat. All right. Try this one more time, chat. There was a gentleman in World of Warcraft that I would like to quote. That would be Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. I think everybody likes to quote him.
Let's go. That means most certainly I'm about to die.
You ran in there like a wrecking ball, and are you about to get wrecked? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Oh, I think I screwed up and lived. I think I might do it, chat. I don't think I'm gonna die this time. Yeah, yay. I gotta do something way back over there. And they wonder why nobody ever comes here. It's great missions in whatever this place is. Yeah, whatever, lady.
Mm.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of them. Named boss too.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna die, chat. Yep. Yep, I think I'm gonna die. I don't even know what this does. Duplicity. I'm gonna throw everything at him but the kitchen sink, chat. YOLO, bitches. Good lord, it didn't let me do anything. That was different. This was definitely made for a team.
How'd that happen?
Very carefully. Let's go, chat. It's probably gonna take me a couple deaths to get through this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go there, kill a couple of them, die, kill a couple of them, die again. And what's worse is that there's nowhere that I can actually like herd them away from.
Yeah, so all the pictures are still there. That's good.
Nowhere I can herd them to away from the boss man there. It's an ounce of reprieve. All back to full health there. Oh, I think there's yeah.
Jeez. Hey, Kel, come here, honey.
All
Come
right.
here. Huh?
Try this one more time.
I bet you can. Look at our 2018 Christmas party picture we have together. I don't know what we did, but my wife's way tanner than I am right in that one. Looks like she was in a tanning booth, and the funny thing is she don't go to those things.
That didn't work at all.
Must have been a mild winter that year. Well, come here, I said, dummy. I'll call you whatever if you don't come here.
That's awful brave from someone that can get his ass whooped by her.
Look at that picture of you. Look how this is 2018 Christmas party. Why are you so tan? What? It must have been a wild winter, a mild winter. I said wild, mild.
Yeah, it could have been a wild winter too.
This is February, both of us. Last February, our anniversary. Now look at how tan you are here, and that's February last year. This is this year. This is 2018 December.
Let's go.
I know you don't tan. I mean, go to a tanning booth. We both go out and we just work outside sometimes. That's that same cruise. That's November though. Oh, that's why we went to the Bahamas that year.
Yeah.
That's why you're so tan. You tan faster than I do, man. You're way darker than me. That's 2018. That's in November. That's why you're so dark. That's why. It makes sense now. I'm looking at some old pictures, Big John, of us. That's all. That's when see, look at your robe right here. See that little blue light, that little stick? That's what I'm working on right now. That's this monitor right here. That's a computer. That tiny thing is a computer.
Jesus fucking.
Yes. The thing is so small. My wife's like looking at it like, wait, what?
You're getting up early, right?
Yeah, I'm going hunting. Yes. Relax, honey.
That one picture where you said I'm tan, I just like what it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Let me get rid of that music app on there. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh my god, it's terrible. Oh my god, what am I hearing? It's terrible. I mean, it's true, I guess, but terrible still.
Shit. Wait.
Alright, let me get off of this guy here. Let me go back to what I was doing. this guy's going. Really? More Project Veritas? Ain't nothing like the truth, though. The brutal truth there. Project Veritas.
Alright, well, it looks like I got a little bit of a foothold in it, chat. There we go. Uh-oh, one of them went down.
I'm almost ready, honey. Relax. I'm not finished what I'm doing by any means, but I'll be ready to come upstairs when you are, for sure. Okay, I'll be on my way up shortly. The good thing is, if I stay up late and wake up early, I'll be ready for bed on time tomorrow night. Relax.
Let's go. You know, if I there's right now, one of them will see me most definitely. Swoop in and hit me one time and I'm done.
Okay, I'll be on my way up shortly.
Yes. Come on. Oh, there we go, chat. Looks like we're winning. It looks like we're hitting it. Almost got it. Come on. I'll let you hear me. Oh. Oh, come on. Fucking die already. Oh, boy.
You okay, honey?
Alright, well, looks like
That's fine.
only good to about the Minotaur. Oh. Oh, God. Didn't have that. Oh, yeah, just keep screaming. Like a little bitch. Come on. I know you're Romulus, yeah. Come on. You're about to die. About to do. See you on the other side. There we go, chat. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, let's fly up there. I think he's got one more friend that flies. Ugh. Alright, let's do that. That. I don't think the birds have that stupid, like, last call moment of glory. I think they just fucking die. Oh, that was bullshit. Come on. Son of a gun. Last freaking one. Well, since it's only one, and I'm fully suited up, it should be able to just come in and smoke him. Heal. Yeah, he sucked. So you these from a distance. Wow, got you. That didn't even phase you. Ah, here we go again. There we go. Make him dance. Whiff. There we go. Nailed it. Finally. Let's go. Alright. So of course we want choice tables containing salvage. There we go. Please put this. Go. Last one. The dream. So it looks like he's back. Take the Hyper Express here. Get to hydrate. I take it. Ooh. Oof. Came here from the side. That's unusual. That's okay though. I'm ready. Ready to do this, chat. Let's go. Think. Property. Properties. There we go. Okay. Called again. Yeah. Yeah. So,
I can't believe how fast this thing works. I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah, I'm still in chat with you. I'm like working on this thing. I'm just thinking out loud. This thing is fast, man. For an Android box for something from 2016, it's surprisingly fast.
there we go. Now. Oh. All right. I am on the last guy for the DA missions.
Nice.
Just wondering if I should stop here and start with another tune doing something else and let everything sort of, go, or and that way we can all hop in and do the darker story, finish the arc together, or no. Yeah, I'm on the last one. I click on the guy here, and the only thing he says is Dream Doctor arc not completed. I wonder how bad that's going to be. All right, chat. I love your smile. Yeah. Let's go. It's a door mission. I like that screen.
Now let's turn that off now. That's off.
Chat, this is how we roll.
I'm gonna be doing tomorrow after my morning hunt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, chap. It's on. They're figuring out how it works to research of them to absorb. Right. Go, let's keep them all on me, chat. Guys alive this time. That's the objective. The longer that they are alive, the better off I am. Here, glow. Next room. And we'll do that. Come on. Oh shit. How did they do that?
No, I'm still here for now. Yo, Dark Drow, how you doing? I mean, don't get me wrong, I shouldn't be here. I should be in bed with the wife right now, but I'm here right at the moment.
He has his priorities straight.
They'll be straightened out soon with a riding crop or something, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. No, since I've been on these 10s, I took a day off. Well, today's my day off anyway, just to rest and not do anything. And so, finally got up.
Yay, do nothing. I gotta go. I'm going, well, I don't got to, but I'm going hunting tomorrow morning, so.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
I don't care, honestly. I was telling my wife, she said we don't need any more deer meat for next year. I was like, I don't know how, considering how much we've eaten now. But the next deer, I said, you know what? If I see a young one, I'm gonna get a young one too. But that one I won't get ground at all, because they'll be so, you know, they won't be as they won't be as they'll be tender, very tender. So
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I said, well, I'll get that one and completely clean cuts from the butcher, because she wants them doing it, not me. I intend on going there and learning it myself, just like I taught myself how to hunt. I want to learn how to butcher this stuff like properly. Like, I worked in a butcher shop at Albertsons in Louisiana before. We didn't do no deer. We only cut up stuff that was already cut up anyway from, you know, from cows, from beef.
But an Albertsons doesn't have a true butcher though.
Well, no, they have butcher shops, but and then a lot of most of the time, the most common thing they do is they butcher stuff that's already been butchered anyway. They just cut it down smaller for the customers.
They trim it down. They trim the fats off and stuff.
Yeah, they don't really butcher an entire cow or anything.
That's not a butcher.
It's still the butchery department, man, and you're still butchering meat to a degree. You're not doing like a whole animal, you know, you're doing sections.
Well, but a butcher, you have to know which section, which way the cut's supposed to be. You have to know how big to make the cut, how long to make the cut, where's the best. Right. I mean, all that type of stuff you don't get.
Customer asks you all those questions, by the way. They want it either an inch thick or they want it chipped beef or whatever. Like, they can buy, you know, whatever they want and get it cut however they want. And you have to know that, you know, you have to know how to turn the machine on to that degree for yourself. Or if it's a manual machine that's old school, you have to know how to do that by hand too, because we had both options at the Albertsons I worked at when I was fresh out the Army. Like, there is a degree of butchery there. It's not the same as doing an entire animal. I agree with you. Not even close. Just like gutting an animal. Yeah, gutting a deer is not the same as gutting a fish at all. It's not even close. I mean, I think honestly, I think gutting a deer is easier than gutting a fish, kinda, but harder depending on the specific parts that when you're starting to get to a certain section. Because I feel like it's easier when you have a bigger animal to like manhandle some of the stuff, but you have to be very careful once you get to certain things, especially in a deer versus a fish. Is pretty you once you cut it, you just grab everything and yank it out. Versus a deer, you can't just quite do that when you come to the fine tuning with a buck anyway. When it comes to a female doe, it's not as bad as a male deer. But that's my personal experiences anyway on those two subjects.
All I know is when I go hunting, my brother takes it back to Lubbock and then brings me the mates later. So that's how I feel about it.
And and the meat's the meat at that point. You know, I've gone to some places with my wife where I bought meat that you can't normally buy, like jerky meat and stuff, because certain states have different rules than other states. So
that's why I live in Texas.
Yeah, Tennessee and West Virginia have some pretty lax rules on some of that stuff too.
But no, what happens is we'll go hunting, and then after we're hunting, we throw everything in the back of my brother's truck.
Yeah.
And then he'll go home to Lubbock, for the butchery and the meat processing area there in Lubbock, and he'll get them to do the deer there.
Oh, so he don't do it himself?
No.
And my wife knows these butchers. They've been doing this stuff for like 20 plus years, and their kids do it now. And she has me take it there for whatever we get done. Period.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the same person always over and over.
Yeah.
You know, it's somebody's been doing it for 20, 25, 30 years. And so, you know, I get some real. I mean, I got a freezer still full of meat, so I'm not hunting.
Nice.
Like, I'm not hunting. I'm like, nah, I got enough meat. I'll wait till next November.
Damn, I don't blame you, man. I tell you what, my wife loves it over everything else that you can buy at the store. There's nothing.
Oh yeah, it's
deer meat.
It's, you know, you get deer meat. I've got deer meat. I've got hog meat.
Oh, you got wild hog?
Yeah, I got wild hog.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A handful of counties in the south part of West Virginia have hog like that. Yeah, well, so does Georgia. Georgia has some wild hog issues too. Now, I can't speak for Tennessee. I didn't look into theirs yet, but for me, house hunting in the last 3 years of West Virginia, I know only the southern part has. It's not year round, but they have an open season for hog in Southwest Virginia.
I will say this also: if you're hog hunting in Texas, and you better carry something bigger than 30-06. You better carry 30-06 or bigger. Yeah, 30-06. He is not going to stop a hog. I mean,
well,
I ain't shooting around that I'm shooting right now. When I go hog hunting, it's 7.62 by 58.
Look! You know who Gordon Ramsay is, right?
Oh yes.
All right, he did a video with the National Guard in Georgia. Now, a captured hog in a cage they put down with a 9mm handgun. But if you watch other hog hunting videos, like you said, a 30-06. But if you're like putting one down that's been trapped, you only need a 9mm. So, but if it's not trapped, I believe you need a way bigger round, or you need at least a 30-06. I want to say a 300 blackout, even 5.56 223 will do it, because the feet per second will go through the hide. It's the fact of the matter is you need to be accurate with the shot. That's the biggest problem.
Right. And so I'm using AK-90 sniper rifle.
Damn, nice.
Yeah.
I never heard about your gun stuff, bro. Like, you've always showed me all your nerd stuff with the rustling, the anime. Like, that's awesome. And now you're into guns. Man, I feel like you could have been a long lost brother. I ain't gonna lie.
I was in the army. Remember, I don't dude.
I don't think you said you were in the army. I don't remember you ever mentioning this before.
I was in the army when I was younger.
Yeah. Damn. Oh, I'm learning something new.
I was first cadet, 57th Regiment, 3rd Medical Detail.
Cavalry, huh? Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was a combat medic trained in chemical warfare.
Wow, I didn't know that. One of my best friends is actually he was a scav. He was Cav Scout. He was a scout. Yeah.
It's a nut. But getting back to the point. But no, if you look up the shell 7.62x58, that thing is. If you're looking at your screen and you have your
Oh, you're talking about the sniper rifle of the AK rounds, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those. I actually literally have wax paper wrapped with a rope tied. Still, it's the corrosive version of that round. I bought it at one of the West Virginia gun shows, DNA gun shows, over there. I have 2 stacks of that. I think I have about 40 or 50 rounds of that. I can't remember the exact number, but I don't own anything that can shoot it. But I just thought it was cool to have it as a souvenir, so I bought it.
No, mine will fire, and I can drop something a mile away.
And now, is that a Mosin Nagant, that version, or which one is it? What do you have?
Oh, the round?
Yes.
No, I have the NATO steel core, and then I have a soft core.
No. What firearm do you have that fires it? Is my question.
What farm?
What firearm fires it that you have?
Hold on, I'll pull it up because it's a weird name.
Oh, okay. It's some Russian thing, I imagine, or something.
It is.
Something neighboring it. Someplace neighboring that, like Turkey, some turkey gun or something Turkish. Oh no, I'm all out of my alcohol. No, ooh. So, Big John, is this the first time you're hearing of Dr. Al being a veteran as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's first time for me. I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Al. Like, you always mention your book writing and your nerd stuff with the anime and the wrestling, and I love all of it. Now I know you're a veteran too. That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. I had no idea.
Dragunov. Dragunov.
Oh, a Dragunov?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass, bro. That's cool as hell.
And I will put it to you this way.
I don't have a Dragunov. I know what a Dragunov is, though. I know what it is.
I will tell you. I'm going to tell you straight up on this one. You're going to shoot it once. You're going to shoot it twice, and then you're going to say, "I can't feel my shoulder."
I fired. Look. Have you looked at my YouTube videos?
Because I have 2.5 inches of rubber on the stock.
Have you seen my YouTube videos?
I've seen some of them.
Dude, I have stuff from the DNA. It's called DNA West Virginia Gun Show, where I fired the AK rounds out of a short-barreled, like submachine gun type thing. It was a 7.62x39, and then I think it was a 7.62x58, like what you're talking about. And that one was like a normal AK-47 size, slightly shorter though. And again, that's a sniper round firing through something that's fully automatic. I fired them. The one only had 10-round magazines, unfortunately, and that's all they could have. And I'm like, that was quick. Like if you see the videos, but yeah, they have a lot of kick, a lot of recoil, and a lot of fire out of those short barrels.
My SVD, I'll tell you this. It kicks. But it is
I bet it does. That's
badass
badass, though. You got to drag it off, bro. That's pretty badass.
But it is dang accurate. I mean, dude, I'm not kidding. I'm talking. You can actually hit. And I didn't want it.
Do you know who Brandon Herrera is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's the AK guy on YouTube, and I pride myself on being the an AR-15 platform type guy. But I do follow that guy. I enjoy his content. I enjoy the, I don't disagree. Like when I got into paintball, when I got out the army, like I played paintball before the army, but not like I did after I got out. Like I loved paintball with my friends, and it felt like cheating for me because I was just already good at it, considering my military training, and some of them had zero training at all.
No, if you want to talk about cheating, we should get all your buds that were in the military to go paintballing as a team. No, that's just downright cheating because you're going in with and you understand, we're talking 12, 13 guys that all went into actual combat.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna go play paintball. With teenagers.
When I was married and lived in Missouri, right off Whiteman Air Force Base, there was a paintball range, and I used to go there with the Missouri Shadowmen. which is a professional paintball league, and the Whiteman Air Force Base about once a month on
So
Sunday.
you went to the Whiteman Air Force Base with Shadowmen. So many things going on here.
The
Keep going, Big John.
the Whiteman Air Force Base SPs would rent out the paintball, the entire paintball field, which would be the speedball
cool.
course. They would come in with
the Air Force would rent all that shit out, huh?
Yeah, and they would actually come in and they would airdrop into the urban course, and they actually went against the Shadowmen, and they were thinking, well, we've got all of our gear, and we've got this, and we've got that. Shadowmen, the 4 Shadowmen smoked them.
Well, when you got the Air Force versus Marines and possibly Army joined up with you, it doesn't matter. When you guys got the experience you have, and they didn't know you were a veteran too,
well,
this is a disadvantage to not knowing your enemy is just as informed as you are, if not more.
Well, the worst part about it is what they were going against. They were going against a 4-man crew of the Shadowmen and me. So I was as a Marine, I was still considered the light one, because when it comes to paintball, the Shadowmen was a professional paintball team.
Oh, wow.
So they were, yeah, and it was hilarious because one of them got on the speedball course, one of them got in the woods, the other one got on the city course, and they just lit up entire flights of Air Force SPs.
Dude, I still got my paintball guns, bro. I have a Project Salvo, but I have an A5 Tippmann CO2 feeder on it. I have the Apex tip on the end where you can curve the paintballs and everything, or give it that back, oh fuck, I forgot how you pronounce it. Pardon my language there, everyone.
This is the funny thing about what Big John just told, the story he told us.
Okay, 1, the Air Force rented the place out. 2, you have a team that is actually really good and know how to do tactics.
Yeah.
John's team. 3, they know they're coming. 4, they know where they're coming. 5, they've already seen the layout of the place. So, of course, at 6, you've already devised that, okay, they're going to be coming in from the air, they're open targets, we can sit up here and just get them in a crossfire. And before they hit the ground, they're all dead.
No, that was one of the main rules, was we could not hit the we could not shoot the Air Force while they were landing, because we were making fun of them. One of us had it was a Angel with a double hair trigger and a backpack hopper, so he was like Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah,
he just laid down more.
Oh my god!
He just laid down more paint than you could shake a stick at, dude. And
I bet, man.
Also, the thing about it is you guys got covered. You see them coming in. You see where they're landing, so you never lose sight of them. That's the whole point.
But here's the point, though. When you are the one that's coming in to a combat zone, that is the exact situation you have. The combatants are already dug in, and you have to get them out.
Yeah, that's true. I do agree with that. I mean, that's how Vietnam was. Like, you're invading another country. That's where they live at. That's their territory. I can agree with that one. They know their background far more better than we do if you're just invading.
Now, what it sounds like is the Air Force didn't take it seriously.
Well, it's the one.
That's true, too. Yeah, I can understand your perspective, Dark Trail.
The first time
they thought they were going to win because they're the Air Force.
The first time they did it, they thought that they were going to win just by sheer numbers, because there was 183 of them against 5 people.
Oh, jeez. My goodness.
They only took out one of us.
That doesn't even sound right. That sounds ridiculous.
That sounds pretty pathetic.
Yeah, it does sound pathetic. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, well, it's all in how well you're hunkered down and how hard you are to get out. And I'm telling you, you were dealing with people who are professionals on a speedball course, and the Air Force, who does not use a speedball course at all. So they couldn't wrap their head around the angles of a speedball course. And what it showed them was that all the training that they had, when push came to shove, they still never need to underestimate the.
Me and my friends played paintball in it's a woods ball course, but it'd be considered speedball the way that it was a planted forest, so it was, there was obviously a pattern to where these trees were at, so it was treated to us like a speedball course when we played each other. But some of the spots were overgrown, and we had a section where my friend's mom had like his grandparent, not his mom, but his grandmother had land, and we played at that end section all the way up to the other section. And I'll tell you what, when I got in there with them, unlike them where they were like look for your feet on the ground, I would stand on that bottom branch just to be off the ground in that tree, and they couldn't see me. And I had olive green jumpsuit on, and dudes were looking at me like, what are you, a trash man? And this was before I worked at the job I work at now. And I said, yeah, and I'm here to take out the trash. So I told them. Our team won the paintball games multiple times, and my friends always got mad. They're like, you're fat, you had that thick hoodie on, because I had a thick olive green hoodie on with Woods camo fake Carhartts as bibs with an olive green hoodie, and it would be summertime. I'd be sweating my ass off, man. But I would always get a good spot depending on what we were doing, and then make sure that they wouldn't know I was there. All you have to do is get to a nice spot and not move and be patient, and that's it. And especially if like now that I hunt, you can see the patterns where the walking is. Even before that, you could see that when the military training shows you that alone, like a normal pattern where people or animals trail, and there's less brush that way and all. So people are bound to take it. So what you do is you do your best to hide your footprints by doing whatever you can to do so, and then find a good spot. And I came out and I nuked 3 guys towards the end of the battlefield. Like they got all of our. One of the guys had like on the opposing team had a A5, a Tipman A5 with the flatline barrel. I have one now, and it's made to look like an MP5. And then I also have a Project Salvo that has it has the Apex tip barrel, along with both of them have a magazine feed that works as a I forgot what it's called, but it's so you have the extra pressure and everything in there. I can't remember what it's called. Expansion chamber, I think that's what it's called, expansion chamber. Because everything I own CO2, it's but can take air. It at least at the time when I bought it can. I probably need to update all the stuff. All the O-rings are probably shot. I haven't used the stuff in so many years now. It's been a couple years. I still own it. I refuse to sell my paintball stuff, just like my Warhammer and my Magic the Gathering stuff. I'm a nerd, and I love all that stuff.
And one thing that I learned that was like the ultimate that the Air Force had to learn the hard way was that when you are such a small group and you're already there, basically anything that comes near you, the best thing you could do is put your back towards a wall, because then it puts everybody in front of you. You just pick them off as they try to come to you. You don't have to go anywhere because there's so many of them. Half of them will come to you unknowingly.
Yeah, it's called Desmond Land. When you have no place to run, you have to make a final stand. You fight harder and you fight stronger.
Yeah, the best option to do it, like what you're saying there, like Dark Drow, I wouldn't say stand still. Standing still is a good point. You know, you're safe where you're at. But that's
the cover you've got too.
But personally, from my at least paintball wise, I can't go for live action combat for all that stuff. But from paintball perspective, is to move very slowly and quietly with it, and leave the least amount of impact as possible. And if you hear any noise, whether it's fellow teammates or not, to stop what you're doing immediately and freeze, kind of like a deer does. Like when I'm deer hunting, what they do, like
why do you think they can?
Well, deer, their best sight is movement, and that's from all the research and studying I've been doing, they have very good movement sight, but the rest of their sight is kind of hot garbage. Kind of like how the first Jurassic Park said T-Rex's sight is based off of movement, which who knows if it really is or not, but honestly, that's really how deer sight is. If you don't move a lot, they'll walk by you and not even know you're there. If you're moving extremely slow. But
the point the point I was trying to make is deer is most commonly a prey, not a predator. So it moves with the least amount of disturbance. Any little noise, it stops to listen to see what it is, because it is not the apex predator.
if you're in that zone and that's not your normal area, you need to move like a deer. I'm sorry to tell you, you need to move like your prey, not a predator.
Well, even if you are in your zone,
that's how you survive. That's how you survive that area entirely. If that's not your homeland,
even if it is, even if it is, you still treat it like you're not the apex predator. Because if you think in your head that you are the apex predator, you will make more mistakes because you'll be moving way too fast.
If somebody comes to my home, I know I'm the apex predator. Between me and my wife, and they're unannounced, I'll tell you that one. I don't care what anybody says. If both of us are next to each other and nobody else lives here, it's just us two, yeah, mistakes have been made on our on somebody who broke into our home's thought process there. My personal opinion on that one. But if you're talking about the woods and all that stuff, yes, I agree with you, Big John. But if it comes to invading my home, you are now the prey, not the predator by any means. I don't have to do anything because there's not much else to do where I'm at in my situation anyway. I can't. It's not like it's a maze. It's not some mansion. It's a very small situation to be in. But if you're talking about hunting process, I mean, whether you're hunting animals or people or whatever, depending on your perspective,
so
you have to act like you have to act like the prey, no matter what on that one. If you want to come on the positive outcome on that, you need to act like you are not the predator, you are the prey, and you will succeed if you can do it properly. My perspective.
And quite frankly, even in your own home, the same principles apply. Every time the hunt goes on, no matter where it's at, the same principles always apply. Because you assume that you assume that you're the one that's got them outgunned, but that's an assumption. You assume that you know the terrain better than they do. They might know it too. You don't know how well.
I don't assume anybody's got anybody outgunned on that one. But I will assume, obviously, I know my terrain better than they do because I live here, and I obviously do. They don't live here. They might have their scopes and all, or they might have thermals. But we have a metal roof that I'm sure it's going to be harder to see through. Not entirely impossible, but today's technology. But I live here, and I know the very few options to get to where me and my wife are at night. Well, it's not a very big area.
What I would say is that when you live there and you're there every day and you're there all the time, you'd be amazed at the stuff that you take for granted and you forget. If you ever want a good opinion of that, turn out the lights and try it. I mean, pitch black, even in your own home.
I do. That's how I take a leak every night. I don't turn on a single light in my house. My wife, on the other hand, will turn on lights, but I don't. I use memory for my navigating at night when I have to take a leak in the middle of the night. And I try not to take any drinks extra before I go to bed because that's exactly the worst case scenario. I hate being disturbed, having to wake up to go take a piss in the middle of the night, or it's like the worst ever. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool, bro.
Ah. There we go. Let's go. Okay, why did it tell me to get away? That's pretty. That is pretty. It also looks like some Nazi shit. That is pretty. Hmm. Well, guys, how about we hop down there and say hi to him, huh? Yeah. Say. Let's go. Hey, who said that? In the tower. Hey, how you doing, girl? Ah, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there with the big sword. Mother Karen, yeah, there we go. Stay down, lady, stay down. Stay down. I'm trying to tell you, not a good idea. And upsy daisy, downsy daisy. Stay on the ground. Come on. Over like a frog. Let's go. I'm loving it. Ah, that's the last mission right there. I think I'm on the last mission, dude. It said it's the final.
Congrats, bro.
Thinking about going ahead and stopping here and waiting for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be there with you tomorrow then, man. You know that I'll be on. And even if I am working on side projects, my 1,000,001 side projects, what annoying stuff.
What'd you say, Dart?
It's been an enjoyable pleasure, as always.
Yeah, always dark.
Yeah, it's always good to see you two guys. Y'all stay safe, will you? Please.
I'll try.
That goes for you too, Omar. Try to stay safe.
No, you know that I always try to, bro. It is what it is. It's all I can do is try.
Oh, and remember tomorrow's a holiday, so relax, enjoy sit on the back porch. I know you're going hunting, but I ain't gonna worry about it. But sit on the back porch, iced tea or beer, whatever, and just enjoy the afternoon.
Yeah, I'll probably just be hunting in the morning. I'm not gonna go too crazy in the evening. I normally haven't been. I just been doing the morning stuff when I do go and
Right.
relax for the rest of the day. I was trying to keep my wife happy. I did a lot of projects she wanted me to because I somehow got somebody to cover me this weekend.
All right. So if you stream, go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're watching the vlog, made it this far, hit the follow button, ring the bell. It lets you know when I come online, and then maybe you can join me in the game, or at least it lets you know when I come online, so that you can join me. All right, guys, stay easy, stay greasy. Peace out.